I said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, 'cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, 'cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't call it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic.
Minecraft with all the kids but me. He built a little island that's just for minors only. I wish I could game with them since Gramps has seemed to go. They keep on yelling creeper and are scared he's gonna blow. My friends no longer come to class. An invite would have been kind. Gramps said to make the bedrock, they'll really have to grind. Then Grandma broke into the game and made the whole world heated. The screen then froze real bad. I guess the files were deleted.
I love that fucking channel. God, I love that channel. It's so good. I don't even know if they're AI. They might be AI songs.
Blame
But they're
Davey, ladies and
fantastic.
gentlemen. Blame Davey.
Love that fucking channel.
What up, Ken? How you doing, Jennifer? Good,
Hi,
Jennifer,
everybody. How's it
Jonah, Amanda. How y'all doing tonight? We'll pick up some more as it goes along here. Why?
Ah, dude,
Let me ask you why, Dave.
why what? Why do I love that channel so much? They have such relevant songs. They're quick too. I mean, we were talking about the Minecraft and the Roblox and shit like that yesterday, and I was like, oh, look, my phone's listening to me, so they're picking out start videos for us now.
Like, well, you want to be more? Okay, let's talk about Roblox, motherfucker. We'll give you a little
Dude.
song about how. All right.
I can't, to
That
be
was
honest with you,
creepy though.
it was. But I mean, to be honest with you, I can't wait for all this fucking shit to come out. Because they're going to depose them. And, dude, that's what, like, I was saying yesterday that they had a fucking picture. They had a character that was Charlie Kirk at the moment of getting shot. Like what safeguards can we have? Like, what safeguards are going to be good enough to protect kids from that?
None.
Because you're always going to have perverts, and unfortunately, you know, it's not going to stop the pervs.
Well, see, here's the thing: you can't, because what are you going to do? You're going to make children's games? Okay, so only a child of a certain age can only play a certain game. Guess who needs to enforce that?
The parent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some lady today. It was on Anton Daniels. That dude, if you're not, it's one Anton Daniels, I think is the name on X or on TikTok. That dude does some great videos. And I saw one today that some lady was laying down in her bed, of course, a fucking dumb libtib, and talking about how you shouldn't look in your kids' phones. You shouldn't look on your kids' computers. You shouldn't take your kid's door off. They deserve privacy. No, pedo, they don't. And she was like she had to be like a 20-something-year-old too. And it was like, no, I'm paying for the phone. Kid doesn't have a fucking job. If I give the kid a phone, yeah, no, that's my phone. I pay for it. Anything that's under my roof that I paid for, absolutely fucking not.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense to me, considering it was my sister that got caught at 14 years old, across the street at a live-in hotel with 3 guys. The youngest was 25. Yeah, that doesn't shit doesn't make any sense because children are gonna do that shit regardless. They did that shit back in the fucking day too. So
even with all that shit,
you have to be a parent.
dude, literally, I watch almost everything Spencer does. Almost everything, right? That motherfucker can't get away with shit, okay? I counted the cookies the other day. I had to count cookies, okay? I counted the cookies the other day. He goes, "Can I have 1 cookie?" And I go, "Okay," because he's having a little bit of a weight problem, and I'm trying to help him out because I know what that's like. It's, he's fucking 6'4", 12 years old, and he's a big kid, and I'm like, yo, I know what this is like. Just relax, all right? This motherfucker, he goes, "Can I have 1 cookie?" I go, "Yeah, you can have a cookie." All of a sudden, I see him fucking book it to his room, going, "I love you." I go, that motherfucker didn't have 1 cookie.
No.
Not 1. I went over there. He took another cookie. He doesn't have, I'm trying to teach him self-control because he has none. He has no
Right.
self-control. And, he's 12. Of course he's not going to have self-control. I didn't have fucking self-control at 12 years old, and I get it. But I'm trying to teach him a little bit of self-control. And every time.
Yeah, because you'll do.
I know what
nothing
you
about
did.
it.
Yeah, I know what you did. I'm not stupid. And even sometimes the other day, so what brings me to the point is the other day, he's taking garbage out of his room, and I'm like, he's not allowed to eat in his room. He's only allowed to have water in his room. I hear crunkle, 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 and I'm like, what? So I go, "Give me the bag." Motherfucker had at least a 12-pack of Monsters, 5 bags of chips, and a 24 case of water.
Jesus
This is-
Christ!
He takes out his garbage every week. He takes out garbage every week. Every time he cleans his room, he takes out garbage. And I'm like, and I'm finally just like, what? And I'm like, he took all of this from under my nose that I had no idea about. I had no idea, even though I watch him as much as I can, and I'm up all the time. This motherfucker had 24-pack of water, a 12-pack of Monsters, and 3 or 4 bags of chips.
Sounds like me.
And and then you're going, no, let your kid do whatever they want. Fuck you.
Hell no! I remember when I
Fuck
did.
you.
No, you can't. You gotta
Yeah.
be a parent.
No, and especially now where, it's a punishment to make these kids go outside. All they want to do is sit in their rooms, and they don't want to do shit. They don't want to go out and have fun with their friends. They want to just sit inside. But
Oh, we're gonna have to save that one for the Rumble side, Jonah. Okay, I got you though.
what up, Boom?
I got you. Hold on. Line that one up.
But yeah, we're kind of gonna go back and forth today between screens because we're kind of gonna try to stay on topic today.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
there's a couple things we wanted to talk about. Primarily, the EBT situation that's coming up soon, at the end of the month,
Right.
and everybody's freaking out about the White House
This is the
Because-
dumbest shit, dude.
because nobody has ever done anything to the White House before.
Ever.
Is that the BBC? Oh, okay. You have BBC?
Yeah.
Okay, because I got the. Go ahead, go with that because they almost look exactly the same.
From the BBC here, ladies and gentlemen, White House begins demolishing part of the East Wing for the Trump Ballroom. Parts of the White House's East Wing have been demolished as construction begins on U.S. President Donald Trump's new ballroom. I'll read in a minute here. Construction crews on Monday tore down massive chunks of a covered gateway and windows in East Wing, which Trump says is being fully modernized. Okay. The president previously said that 250 at the White House Ballroom addition would be near the existing structure, but would not change it. It wouldn't interfere with the current building. It's hard to read this. It'll be near it, but not touching it. Fuck it. You know what? I'm not even going to try. Look, what he's talking about is he's building the ballroom right here. I'm not even going to try that shit. I can't even read his fucking words. Look,
let me see. Is this it? Hey, where'd it go? I just had it 2 seconds ago. Oh, here it is. Here's an explanation of it. This is from Nama Diplom. But I don't know. I forget who this is, but he's on TikTok. But he's going to explain it for everybody. What's going on?
Oh, I got to mute you. Hold on. My bad. Go ahead.
Did you guys know that the part of the White House that the entire left has now been aligned to be outraged over? Did you know the East Wing, the part that is actually being remodeled right now to include the 90,000 square foot ballroom? Do you know what it is? It's a fucking carport.
Yes. So you see this right here is what they're demolishing. This is wherever you see the president meeting with somebody and they're pulling in, that's what he's demolishing.
Yeah.
That's what he's getting rid of.
Yes.
And they're losing their fucking minds. And once again, another example of how they're sheep. We'll get to it.
It's a carport. It is a carport where vehicles drive up the driveway and they stop underneath of it so people don't get rained on when they enter the East Wing. It's a carport. That's what they're upset about. They're not upset about this. This is San Francisco. This is Gavin Newsom's former city, in a city in the state that he currently governs.
But they want him to be daddy. They want Gavin Newsom to be president. That this is Gavin Newsom's California. This is also Nancy Pelosi's California. Maxine Waters' California. Adam Schiff's California.
Yep.
You see where I'm going there? You see where I'm going there? Yeah, this is all their California.
This is what it looks like. This is what goes on every day in these Democrat-run cities. This is it. This is what happens. All those people that are pretending to be outraged right now don't give a damn about the current state of the streets in the cities that they live in.
Yeah, so you get the point. That's what he's just basically, now he's going on to another point that we'll make later. But yeah, so they're upset about that. Here is Wolfman Jack. This is from Mays. Democrats, the White House was a big reminder of honors of slavery. That is until Donald Trump decided to do some construction on it. Now it's the most cherished and sacred building ever built. Remember May 29th?
No.
2020? Was it 2020? May 29th, 2020?
Oh, when
they try to burn it down?
Gassed the peaceful protesters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they try to burn down the White House, the guard shack? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Biz. Jennifer said, Trump is a master troll. Hashtag Trump is the master troll.
According to the White House Historical Association, enslaved human beings were likely involved in all aspects of the construction, including the carpentry, masonry, carting, rafting, plastering, glazing, and painting. The task force reported this, and slaves appear to have shouldered alone all the grueling work of sawing logs and stones. The White House, constructed by slaves. The
White House was constructed by slaves. And nobody else has done anything to the White House ever, right? Ever. A CNN report from 2010, $376 million.
I remember this.
White House renovation during Obama administration. Where's the Democrat outrage?
Yeah, because there was no point in this one, though.
What, to make the tennis court a basketball court?
Shut
up, bitch!
Sounds like they're building another wing to the White House, but appreciate you keeping your
You can't
focus.
even imagine, TJ. It's going to happen for the next 2 years. All of the banging, the jackhammering, the dust, the confusion, the noise of all places to do construction is happening right here, the front lawn of the White House.
It's a 4-year renovation project.
4-year renovation project. $376 million in 4 years to build a basketball court.
Mm-hmm.
Estimated cost, $376 million.
By the way, the Obama library, they said they are coming up short on funding. So, yeah, it's going to be another $300 million to $618 million for Obama's library that nobody likes. Nobody fucking likes.
You know damn well this is a money laundering scheme for all of this shit here. Like, this is $300 million for a fucking basketball court.
Meanwhile, Trump did $230 million, is making a 1,000-person ballroom, an entire building. He's adding on an entire building, and it's going to cost, what's it, 15 years later? It's going to cost less?
Well, see, here's the thing, dude. He's getting donations for this shit, and the rest he's covering himself. So not a bit of this is on the fucking taxpayer dime. A ballroom has been in on the wish list for the fucking White House for a long ass time.
Yeah, and it's because if anybody else did it, nobody give a fuck.
Right.
Nobody would care. But it's because it's Trump, all of a sudden now it's an issue. And we all know this. Like, it's not new news. It's not like, oh no, this is the first time Trump's ever done anything like this, or anybody's ever said anything about it. It's just,
where's that Hillary Clinton one? No, that shit was dumb. That shit was
Mama J said all the concrete is cracking. They used a DEI contract company instead of more qualified company. Yeah, they did. And I believe, to be honest with you, I think a lot of shit that they're doing is just to sabotage him. I'm honestly, because I was listening to videos from Chuck Schumer was talking about something from 2013, and there was no problem. You heard him crisp, clear in the microphones. Now, all of a sudden, nowadays, we got more technology from 2013. You're telling me you have to have one side or the other?
Dude, check this out. Hillary Clinton says, it's not his house, it's your house, and he's destroying it. Yeah, you're right, it is my house, and you'll never be in it, bitch. Like,
she might run against Zohan Mandami, though.
Let New York have her. I don't give a shit.
I'm sober.
New York is gonna burn. Let it burn.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm so sick and tired. They get what they deserve. They get what they fucking deserve. Is that's what they want? They get it, and go ahead. Congratulations. Don't fucking come crying to anybody else.
Y'all get pissed off because you don't like what he's doing. You get a little bit uppity. He cuts off that food. There you go. Good job. Yeah.
But not only that,
what was the other thing he was planning to do today? Or not today, but there was another thing that came out that he was planning to do. I'll check it. Go ahead.
I don't know. He had a luncheon. Apparently, since everybody's being thrown out of the Pentagon, it's the most. They're like, oh, it's not the most transparent administration ever. Meanwhile, as they're saying that, Trump is having a luncheon that's filmed. They're literally eating fucking steak tartare, just bullshitting about stuff, and the press is right there listening to him.
Right. Need to mute that for a second. My bad, guys.
But, the Democrats are having a shit fit over it. Meanwhile, California Democrats' capital renovations are costing taxpayers $1.1 billion. Minnesota Democrats are building themselves a palace costing $730 million, even though we're only in session 5 months a year. 5 months a year. 5 months a year.
Right.
$730 million of your money, taxpayer money. Congratulations, Minnesota. You're dumb. You were dumb before because of Dearborn, but you're even fucking dumber if you're just going to let these people continue to rob you. But yeah, Trump's privately funded U.S. ballroom is the problem. Tableware, doorknobs, etc. Hillary stole upon leaving. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Minnesota State Rep Christy Robbins exposes while Minnesotans are working hard to afford everyday life, Democrat politicians in St. Paul are building themselves a palace. 5 months a year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it.
Hey there, State Representative Kristen Robbins. I had to run to the Capitol today for some meetings, and I thought I'd show you what's going on with the remodel of our state office building. As you might remember, it is costing you, the taxpayer, $730 million to more than double the footprint of our old office building, even though we are...
By the way, aren't these supposed to be fucking environmentally conscious cunts?
I mean, you know how much pollutants is going into that just in the making of all that material?
Yeah, making it, installing it, demolishing some of it.
Davey, that's why we got to go wind and solar, man, because that's renewable. The trees and the ground and the rocks aren't.
I'm sorry. What do trees take in?
Carbon dioxide.
And what do they excrete?
Oxygen.
Oh.
That's why we need to save the trees. Okay, we need to stop the lumber forestation. Okay, we need to save the trees.
Gotta save some fucking trees.
And you need to save the turtles and the whales and the water. But fuck white people.
What movie is that from? Jack
remember.
Black is in it, and he sings. He's a fucking. I was thinking it was PCU when he's like, "We gotta save us some motherfucking trees."
But yeah.
We're only in session 5 months a year. This is really a huge waste of taxpayer money, and it continues apace. I tried many different ways to try to stop it, and we weren't able to do so. But I just want you to see what your money is being spent on here in St. Paul. $730 million is about the size of the entire bonding bill for the whole state. This is really bad use of taxpayer money.
No shit. No shit. You got to do 5 months. 5 months of work. You get all that.
Yeah.
On your dime.
Yeah. And there's still, well, I mean, come on, 5 months from breaking ground to getting to
no.
wrapping the outside.
That's all in there. That's all they're in session for. That's all they're in session for. Minnesota. What is it? Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that's how far
they're
they've
only
come in 5 months. I was like, that's actually pretty good.
No, they're only in session for 5 months a year.
Yeah.
They're spending $1 billion.
Damn near it.
On something they spent 5 months out of the entire year for.
Well, I mean, isn't California spending $1.1 billion on their capital or something?
Yes.
So they want to get pissy about something that ain't going to cost us a damn bit? Yeah, check this one out, though.
The entire east wing of the White House has been demolished, part of President Trump's plan to build a new White House ballroom. The demolition, which began this week without...
I'm sorry. Roll it back.
The entire east wing of the White House has been demolished.
All of it?
The entire east wing of the White House has been demolished.
Part of President Trump's plan to build a new White House ballroom. The demolition, which began this week without prior public notice, has drawn sharp criticism from preservationists and historians. In a statement, the National Trust for Historic Preservation called for the work to stop, saying it's concerned that the massing and height of the proposed new construction will overwhelm the White House itself and may also permanently disrupt the carefully balanced classical design of the White House. President Trump had previously insisted the project would not affect the East Wing, which for decades housed the First Lady's offices. Joining us now to discuss the renovation is Priya Jain.
I mean, it's not. They just took down a fucking awning.
They've been talking about doing this fucking ballroom for years. For years. And because Trump does it and doesn't stop it doesn't listen to any of these fucking moron retards, and he just does it.
And he does it without the taxpayer dollar.
Yeah. Oh, but who's he getting these donations from? Who's really gonna donate? I don't know. Who the fuck paid Hunter Biden $500,000 for a fucking painting, for a crack painting that he probably just smeared his shit with?
We can't go there, all right?
Who did they pay for a fucking, what was it, the Maserati, a car? Joe Biden got a car from another country?
Yeah, that was Kazakhstan.
Yeah. So yeah, this has been going on forever, and Trump is exposing it. And you motherfuckers out there are just like, Trump's just bad. No, they've been this bad forever. Trump's just showing you how bad it is, and he's actually doing a good job with it.
Right
now, all of a sudden he's got dementia. He's dying.
This shit is so fucking dumb.
He's doing all this just to fast track everything because he knows he's dying.
I can't fucking, dude. Why are you so pissed about this? Okay,
because they're sheep. They're retards. They're retard sheep.
I mean, they could straight up be like. I mean, you're pissed because it's just Donald Trump doing it, and it doesn't cost the taxpayer a damn dime, so you can't bitch about him using the taxpayer money.
No, it's against slaves now because Donald Trump is doing this. It's affecting everything else. By the way, here we go.
Having a ballroom is white supremacy.
Having balls apparently is white supremacy.
That too.
The changes to the White House undertaken by President Trump during the second term seem stunning to those who think that the White House today is how it has always been. The reality is that in the more than 200-year history, the People's House has undergone changes necessitated by catastrophic fires and failures dictated by the changes needed of the presidency and reflected in the individual desires of its occupants.
Right.
Meaning, however the fuck you want to do it, you can do it.
Right.
It's on you. Surface to say 2025 is far from the first time heavy equipment has created scenes to make 1600 Pennsylvania Ave look far from presidential. Here is a look at some of those changes, large and small, over the years. 1792, laying the cornerstone. So this is when it was built. It was a guy by the name of James Hoban, won a commission and a $500 prize with his plan of a Georgian mansion. So it looks like a Georgia mansion. Guess what? Guess what happened in Georgia in the 1700s? Yeah, before they had 9 volts. Anyway, yeah. So it looks like technically the White House is a plantation. Congratulations. The White House.
The White House is racist. Burn it down. Oh my God.
1814, rebuilding after the fire. In 1814, the British
did. Never mind.
Yeah, the British burned it down, and it had to be rebuilt. So in 1814, in the midst of War of 1812, the British swept through D.C., setting fire to the Capitol, including the White House. The fire caused devastating damage to the building, and although much of the exterior walls remained, the inside was a total loss. So we got President Madison got James Hoban back and rebuilt the structure. The early 1900s, a White House for the 20th century. They redid it again.
I'm going to mess with my
green screen
while you're doing this. Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. 1948, the Truman reconstruction. Doesn't look like they demolished anything there, does it? Hey guys, just popping in to let y'all know I'm still. Thank you, Jennifer. It's nice to see you. Hope everything's going well. Jonas says reporters all have to walk past the East Wing every single day. The press room is in the East Wing. They never heard any noise. Yeah, they're just fucking lying. If a Democrat ever gets back into the White House, I bet they take down the ballroom because Trump. No, they're going to probably rededicate it. Is what they'll probably do. They'll name it something fucking the Ashada Shakur Ballroom.
It's it's the Trans Tifa Ballroom.
It's the fucking George Floyd Ballroom.
Look, that motherfucker had 4 funerals. Let it die.
When Harry S. Truman moved into the White House in 1945, he joked that the creaking floors and drafts were signs that the place was haunted. Reality turned out to be worse. So he had to do it. 1948.
So the White House was haunted. I understand why. I mean, fuck.
They don't mention, they have, and then you have 2025, the Trump lawn and ballroom. All this stuff. He's redoing everything. That was another thing I heard. Jackie Kennedy was nice enough to make the Rose Garden, and she put the Rose Garden in there, and now they just put up they concreted over the Rose Garden.
No.
Yeah. And you think Robbie gave a fuck? Robbie was probably like, nah, concrete that much. Concrete, put it on concrete. Trump was like, yeah, I'm gonna redo the Rose Garden, and Bobby was just like, put concrete on it. Fuck her.
That's where the bodies are buried.
she was fucking Hubert on the side, or whoever was the fucking VP.
Hold up. Maybe that's why
Herbert.
What's that gangster's dude's name that's never been found yet?
Oh,
Jimmy Hoffa.
He was the head of Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, he was the first head of the FBI.
Maybe he's buried on the White House grounds, and that's why we can't find him.
Do you know if Trump found Jimmy Hoffa, how they would spin it? Yeah, no, Trump's great grandfather, he was the one who helped bury Jimmy Hoffa.
Dude, if that fucking happens, come on now. I'm just gonna be like, all right, greatest president ever. This motherfucker solved 8 goddamn wars and found Jimmy Hoffa. Give it the fuck up.
Yeah. So you got 1913, First Lady Elaine Wilson reported former First Lady colonial garden with a rose garden. 1961, after failed Bay of Pigs invasion, President JFK ordered a rebuilding secure communications center to become the Situation Room. So Kennedy made the Situation Room.
Hey, check this out. Davey,
Hey.
you remember when they found Coke in the White House?
Yes.
Turns out it was in that lockbox outside the Situation Room.
Yes.
You remember why the hell people raised such a fuss about it being right outside the Situation Room?
Because only certain people are allowed in the Situation Room?
Because why? At the time, what was the reason given?
I don't remember.
Because they were renovating it.
Oh.
Track it the fuck back. They were saying there was renovations going on in the Situation Room when they found that baggie of cocaine, so it couldn't have been anybody that goes to the Situation Room.
Yeah, Hoffa was a Teamster boss. Who was the first that had a FBI? The closeted Mo.
I don't know.
Was that Herbert J. Edgar Hoover? Hoover. That's who it was.
Closeted Mo. All right.
He was a closeted Mo. He was living with a dude. 1961 and 1962, the perhaps more famous Kennedy renovation project was overseen by Jackie Kennedy and culminated in the First Lady conducting a television tour of the restored White House. President Richard Nixon was an enthusiastic bowler who added a bowling lane in one of the sub-basements created during Harry S. Truman's renovation. Gerald Ford was an avid swimmer and added an outdoor pool to the south lawn of the White House during his administration. Jimmy Carter had solar panels installed in the White House. Reagan later removed them, and Bush added new ones in the 21st century. And then Michelle Obama oversaw the planting of the White House kitchen garden on the south lawn.
That bitch planted a garden too?
Yeah.
Somehow I feel like that should be racist.
They didn't say plant banana trees. They said a fucking garden.
We're getting good at that. But no. Like, this has always happened over time. I mean, we used to have just the center part of the White House that was the White House. Those wings and everything that you see, all that shit came on later. Everything on the grounds, all that shit came on fucking later in the first damn place. This has changed over time just because you're getting something for free that you've always wanted. Why are you complaining? It makes no fucking sense.
Because everything's Trump's fault. Nobody can take especially with these fucking idiots. Nobody can take accountability for anything that they do. I mean, by the way, once again, the same people who are complaining about the Constitution and how Trump is doing, the same people that did this want us to be outraged about construction at the White House. Yeah, remember this?
Yeah.
Wasn't that in Washington?
I'll turn it up for you guys here.
Yeah. These same people who are angry that he's making a ballroom.
Right.
Tearing down statues for BLM in the 2020 aught.
But look, ladies and gentlemen, check this shit out. This is dumb as fuck. Just in, a Virginia couple has asked the judge to block President Trump from demolishing the East Wing for the new White House ballroom. However, the East Wing is essentially demolished already, and the couple likely doesn't have a standing to challenge it. First of all, the East Wing is demolished, Davey. Look at it. It's all in rumbles. He's just tearing the whole White House down, brother.
Bro, the White House is fucking... You don't realize how fucking huge that thing is.
The thing is gone, man. It looks like that explosive factory in Tennessee right now. There's nothing left. Fucking idiots. Anyway, but take a look at this.
Would it take him 3 days to do that too? Not even 2 days?
About that, yeah. But yeah, pursuant to Rule 65 of Federal Courts Procedure, Local Rule 65-1, plaintiffs Voorhees and Judith Voorhees hereby applied to this court for a temporary restraining order with other equitable relief in support of the motion. Plaintiffs, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what is it? Defendants are engaged in demolition of the East Wing of the White House and construction of a new ballroom without legally required approvals or reviews. Defendants are violating National Capital Planning Act of 1952 by moving forward with demolition of the East Wing of the White House before submitting the final. They did this just on the rare chance that a judge looks at it and says, yeah, let's go ahead and hear this. Stop your demolition right now. I order it. And as Trump is always, like I said before, now you know why they asked all that fucking time and time again, will you abide by any court order? You know, when he was running for president?
Yeah.
They kept asking him, will you abide by any court order? And he's like, yeah, if it's legitimate, yeah, of course I will. And here we go.
I guarantee
I was wondering why it was so fucking important for them to understand that, for them to actually make that completely clear until now, until all this lawfare shit started coming.
Well, I mean, I've known that since they asked the question. It's because of everything, of deporting people, whatchamacallit, alligator Alcatraz, everything that man does, they put a lawsuit in right away.
Right.
Why do you think he's taking all these and these people are leaking this shit out? Why do you think he took all those people out of the fucking Pentagon and they're crying about it? Oh, every day. No. Well, no, you fucking leak. You goodbye. Gone. Right. It's freedom of the press. Yeah, but it's not freedom for you to fucking leak shit.
Right. But no, that's exactly what I was talking about. As you know, back in the races and everything, everybody's like, I don't understand. Why do they harp on this so much? And I was like, I don't get it either. But as soon as he gets into office and starts doing something, then that first injunction came down. I was like, that's the reason. Every single thing is now going to be obstruction through lawfare, and I guarantee, and it's happened.
Well, a reporter asked him today, you're bombing boats that you say are carrying drugs. Why don't you just go to Congress and enact war against Venezuela? He goes, because we're not at war with Venezuela. We're not going to war with Venezuela. We're going to get a war against the people bringing drugs into our country. They're just fucking dumb. It's okay when they do it. Yeah, exactly. Read Jonah's post in Discord.
Well, you get that. Look, check this out. Guys, I swear to God. New York Times. Drug smugglers change supply routes to avoid or to evade U.S. warships. Okay. Elusive or exclusive. Why does cocaine keep washing up on Britain's coast? Oh, no, that's not part of it. That's from 2023. Florida's beaches. Here we go. Why does cocaine keep washing up on Florida's beaches? High tide. Why are bricks washing up on Sydney beaches? No, that's not part of it. That's 2024. But yeah, there are reports out there of drugs actually just washing up on the shores, coming from, and this is from the explosions out here that he's doing. There was, what was it? Not Cuba. That was, what's this country right here, Davey, right below Florida?
Well, there's Cuba.
There's right beside the Dominican
there's
Republic.
Haiti.
Haiti. Okay, yeah. Haiti was complaining about the drugs. They're the ones inland east, right?
Yeah, it's Haiti, and then the Dominican is on the other side of the island.
Okay, so yeah, Haiti was complaining about the drugs that were washing up on their shoreline, and they were saying it was directly related to the boats being struck in the ocean. So if they're complaining about fucking drugs winding up on their shoreline from these hits, I'm going to say these things are actually drug runners.
Mm-hmm.
Altogether, I don't know that's proof right there. There are other countries around that area that have said it too. Florida has seen it wind up on their shoreline. They were running it. But yeah.
How do we show something from Discord on here? Jonah's comment. It's all pictures.
You can. Where is his post there? You can pull it into a browser if it's all picture.
Where is it? It's in promote. Is it in promote? No.
Oh, Grandma's Boy podcast appeared at 3:46 p.m. Let me give you the rules you need.
Just had it.
Oh, he's already got him. Cool. Nice.
Oh, all right. It's okay. There it is. It's memes and randomness. If you go to breaking news during the show, and then there's one at the end with Jonah right before Jennifer caught on my back fat, and then click the memes and randomness.
The fish on one?
No, the one that says unknown president.
You have no idea how to use Discord either, do you? Oh, I see what he's talking about. Previous presidents, all memes and randomness. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, click the memes and randomness one.
Oh, if we're doing that, then let's see.
That's what I mean. I don't.
Right here.
Okay.
You guys do realize that no one bulldozes the White House Rose Garden for a huge concrete patio and builds a $200 million ballroom if they plan on moving out in 3 years, right? What?
And there's more pictures of people not using the Rose Garden the way it's supposed to be. I guess that's what it was supposed to be for.
Right.
And then that's what it turned into.
And then there's this. President Obama's speech.
Wow.
And everybody's complaining that if they wore high heels or something, that their heels would get stuck in the ground.
Why is that guy? Wait, hold on. Why is it the news is filming Obama and there's a guy in a wife beater and fucking jogging shorts?
Where?
Right there at the bottom. You see right above the N where it says president.
Oh, yeah. This motherfucker does. He looks like he's at the beach right now. What the fuck is going on?
My bad. Did you catch what it said?
Look, he's like, hold up. Yeah, I heard you. He's
right
like,
above the N.
Hold up. You need to cut this out.
But yeah,
you're right.
Why is that guy just fucking sitting there in fucking jogging shorts and a wife beater?
Dude, is he fucking barefoot or wearing sandals?
Yeah, he's barefoot.
This motherfucker's playing croquet in the background.
What the fuck is going on here? Casual Fridays.
Oh, Donald Trump used it too. Look, the chairs would sink in, making it look. Look,
6 feet apart from each other.
This woman's chair is already sinking in. You can see
she's wearing
it's
sneakers.
Like
Yeah, she's wearing sneakers.
And you got Joe Biden used it for his dog to take a shit in.
Yeah.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
And then now it's just
that's
nice fucking. But now that's what it looks like. So you can actually fucking sit and not worry about being fucking uncomfortable on grass.
Right. Just move the garden to another.
It's known for
entrance to the building, another door.
Because it's known for its fucking meetings. It's known for like for having the talks that the president's going to talk at the Rose Garden or this person's going to talk at the Rose Garden. It's not used for a Rose Garden.
Right.
What was that one? Oh, is that part of the other thing?
Yeah, that is. But yeah, I'm all right with that. Like this is the dumbest fucking, like this is the dumbest outrage ever. It really fucking is. There is no point in this, especially if it has nothing to do. If it was coming off my dime, I'd be like, all right, look, let's have a talk about this because you're saying we need to cut the budget here, but you want to spend all this money on a new ballroom. Granted, it ain't the $1.1 billion that California's spending. I get you. Cool. But I don't think we need to be doing that right now. Seeing as how I'm not paying for it, I don't give a shit.
Once again, they've been talking about the ballroom for fucking years, though.
Right.
Like, it's not like Trump was just like, I'm making a Mar-a-Lago ballroom. He's just like, yeah. We've been talking about making a ballroom for years. They've been talking about it. And then now all of a sudden, I did it. I fucking did it. And I did it without taxpayer money.
Wait a minute. Brother, let me ask you a question. I just saw this because he's trending right now. Zorhan's trending right now. This is horrifying. Zorhan Mamdani is outright asked to denounce Sharia law. Not only does he refuse to denounce Sharia law, he pretends he has no idea what it is to avoid the question. Zorhan Mamdani is a practicing Muslim. Islam tells them to lie to advance takeover.
Sharia law. What is Sharia law have to do with this? Yes. You denounce it, though. I'm asking you. I am running for mayor. I know, but I'm asking you. That's the point. If you're going to run for mayor, you have to denounce it. Do you denounce that? What is Sharia law?
I come from a political tradition Donald Trump describes as the enemy.
Okay, so that was a clip, though, that he could have been like, what is Sharia law? Okay, it is this.
Bro, play some of these clips from yesterday's New York City mayoral debate.
Like this. Let's see. Andrew Cuomo just eviscerated Zorhan Mamdani for being a snake oil salesman. You've never had a job. You've never accomplished anything. You've never proposed a bill in New York Senate to fix anything. You had the worst attendance. You never even showed up. Shame on you.
Bro, listen to this fucking nonsense. If this is true, what Cuomo said, wow. He's just like AOC.
I understand my friend doesn't really understand government. The governor doesn't build housing in New York City. No, legally, there are jurisdictions. The governor doesn't pick up trash. He doesn't run the fire department. That's what the mayor does. The mayor builds housing. The state allocates funding for localities. And I allocated more funding for housing than any governor in the history of the state of New York. All right? I did things. You have never had a job. You've never accomplished anything. There's no reason to believe you have any merit or qualification for 8.5 million lives. You don't know how to run a government. You don't know how to handle an emergency. And you've literally never proposed a bill on anything that you're not talking about in your campaign. You had the worst attendance record in the assembly, and you gave yourselves the highest raise in the United States of America. You went from $110,000 to $140,000, and then you never showed up for work, and you missed 80% of the votes. Shame on you.
Wow. Congratulations, New York. That's about to be your mayor. Zohran Mamdani, New York City.
Jesus fuck, dude. How in the fuck did we go from hating this motherfucker because he killed 15,000 old people in nursing homes by putting COVID-positive patients back into said nursing homes? How the fuck did we go from hating him to now being like, I guess he's your best choice?
That's how. Because Zohran Mamdani and Curtis Sliwa. That's how.
Fuck, if it stops that. Justified, I guess. I don't fucking know how to. There's no justification for that, though. Like, that's why I say let New York fucking burn, man.
Here's a little recap of it from last night because Curtis Sliwa. I swear to God, it was it was a roast. It wasn't even a fucking debate. It was a roast. Deluxe Night with the Donos. Did you guys see Candace Owen lose her mind? In my opinion, today, yes.
No.
Yes, she did. She said that the government killed Charlie Kirk.
She's been saying that for a while.
Number one, I will fight you every step of the way if you try to hurt New York.
Unless he weaponizes the justice system to go after the attorney general of this state, in which case you'll issue a statement that doesn't even name the president. And no matter what you think about
the lesser shit smell from two assholes. You're right, Jonah.
Donald Trump,
you
know that not even being
I'm not gonna do it. I like look.
Well, we don't have to do it.
I know this is an important mayoral race, but I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, "Yay, go this guy," because we all
either way they're fucked.
A fucking Me Too movement is what took out Cuomo. This motherfucker killed 15,000 fucking old people because he didn't want to give Trump a fucking win. And, because he grabbed somebody's face and moved in for a kiss, it was a Me Too thing and he needs to step down. Here he is again.
I mean, it wasn't just moving in for a kiss. He was telling a girl, I like the way you eat that sausage sandwich. And she might have been closer to 18 than people liked.
I mean,
you want me to get
fair enough.
You have a gangster versus a hijadi, okay? That's what New York has come down to.
Let it burn.
It's fucking Sergeant Slaughter versus the Iron Sheik. That's what we got going on in New York.
What was
and
it?
Then Doink the Clown is somewhere on the side over there.
Who was it that was singing that song? Usher? Let it burn. Fuck it.
You just let it burn.
Name the president. And no matter what you think about Donald Trump, you know that not even being able to name him is an act of cowardice. And that's what we would see from Donald Trump's puppet.
Right. Really? Not even naming Donald Trump. Meanwhile, half the fucking media won't say his name. Half the media won't say his name.
Not even naming Donald Trump would be his puppet. This motherfucker went to war with him fucking 5 years ago. What are you talking about? He's a puppet now, Davey.
Well, but that's what the left does. No matter what you do, if you don't agree with them 1,000%, all of a sudden you're MAGA. If you have one iota of a thought that, hey, maybe Donald Trump did, what are you, MAGA? Like, listen to all the Democrats. You're just repeating MAGA talking points. You're just repeating Republican talking points. Yeah. That's all he's doing, is repeating Democratic talking points.
Right.
You're a puppet for Trump. I mean, listen, him and Trump organized a fucking giant boat to come to New York to act as a hospital that no one ever fucking used.
Right.
The Israel does not have a right to exist as a Jewish state, which he has never acknowledged. That is from the river to the sea. That's why he won't denounce globalize the Intifada, which means kill all Jews.
From the cot to the TV, Kaya must be free.
Who the fuck is Kaya?
Hassan's dog.
Oh. Kaya, no.
Stop moving. You're so spoiled.
You're so spoiled. You're not allowed to move around the house. You know that. God.
All Jews.
The occupation is a reference to international law and the violation of it, which Mr. Cuomo has no regard for since he signed up to be Benjamin Netanyahu's legal defense team.
Many of his positions don't even follow the Muslim faith.
Yeah, because I forget what it's called, but there's a lot of people who are ex-Muslims who are saying, basically, they have a thing, I forget what it's called, but they lure you in. They have a thing where they lure you in by telling you, yeah, no, gays for Palestine, queers for Palestine. No, that's good. We're for that. We're for that. And then the next thing you know, you're wearing a burqa, reading the Quran, and they're telling you to shut the fuck up. You're a woman. You're not even allowed to drive. Because you decided queers for Palestine was a good thing.
Well, then you're just going to get thrown off a roof if you're actually queer, though.
Cuomo, I hope it's in this 3-minute montage because Cuomo says that. Also, he tells him directly to his face, why can't you denounce that? Deluxe with the dono. The way she said things today was worse than Alex Jones and Sandy Hook, in my opinion. It's pretty much put a target on Erica Kirk. What the fuck? Yeah, that she did say, that Erica was in on it. And a lot of people are saying that Erica Kirk was in on it. You haven't heard about Kaya Gate, David? Yes, we actually talked about it yesterday, Jennifer. I hope everything is well. I saw your comment that you're going back to court with baby daddy, and I hope that works out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as that goes, though, like, Candace Owens is doing the same thing that Hassan Piker did, the same thing Destiny is doing. She's going out there and saying outlandish shit. You remember, what's her name? Bridget McCrone in the lawsuit with Candace Owens because Candace Owens was calling her transgender.
Yeah.
And she had to prove that she's biologically female in court for Candace Owens to be like, all right, I'll shut the fuck up. And then Charlie Kirk happened. And then all of a sudden she's going off. Oh, it was the Jews. The Jews did it. And now it's the government. Come on, man. We've seen this time and time again. What do you expect from somebody who was doxing kids for saying mean things on the internet before she became Candace Owens? That was Red Pill Black, remember?
Yeah.
So I see them as two totally separate things.
Mr. Mamdani, you want to respond?
It took Andrew Cuomo being beaten by a Muslim candidate in the Democratic primary for him to set foot in a mosque. He had more than 10 years,
and
he couldn't name a single mosque at the last debate we had that he visited.
Oh.
And it took
Why?
me to get you
Hold
to
on.
even see those Muslims as
I'd have said, and I never will.
Yeah. It's not my religion.
Right. It's not my place to be in a mosque at this point. That plus the fact, do you or do you not actually have a thing against people that are not your religion in your houses of worship? Isn't that a thing?
They allow them in now, so that way they can show them how great Allah is.
Okay.
Oh shit!
What you do? Oh, you fucked it up.
I pressed the button. Damn it!
Oh, you fucked up everything. Look at you. Fucking shit up.
Fucking shit up.
I will fight you every step of the way if you try to.
of it, which Mr. Cuomo has no regard for since he signed up to be Benjamin Netanyahu's leader years. And he couldn't name a single mosque at the last debate we had that he visited. And it took me to get you to even see those Muslims as part of this city. And that, frankly, is something that is shameful.
We have Zoran Mandami, Zorhat. And so...
Zorhat.
How the fuck did he say that? Did he say Zorhat?
That is shameful.
We have Zoran Mandami, Zorhat.
He fucking did. He said Zorhat. You know what, New York, if this is the best you've got, there ain't no... Can we just make New York City its own fucking country? Because there's no reason this needs to be a thing.
I mean, it is surrounded by water, so yes, you can.
And so it's
Zoran. I've said time and again that I recognize Israel's right to exist. I've said that I will not recognize any states. I said that I will not.
As a Jewish state.
If I would be allowed to finish, that I would not recognize any state's right to exist with a system of hierarchy on the basis of race or religion.
If you don't know what you're
Mr.
doing,
Cuomo.
people
We have to
could
move on.
die.
Mr. Mamdani, you want to respond?
And if we have a health pandemic, then why would New Yorkers turn back to the governor who sent seniors to their death in nursing homes? That's the kind of experience that's on offer here today. You've heard it from Andrew Cuomo that the number one crisis in this city, the housing crisis, the answer is to evict my wife and I. He thinks you address this crisis by unleashing my landlord's ability to raise my rent. If you think that the problem in this city is that my rent is too low, vote for him. If you know the problem in this city is that your rent is too high, vote for me.
Right.
I know there are.
Wait, what happened during?
You shouldn't have rent in this country, though. Can we make that an option as well? I mean, you lied on your immigration forms. So, can we? Is this a possible? Well, I mean, he's going through the process right now. Trump did say, "I'd rather not get involved today." He's like, "I don't want to get involved in that." You know, it's if New York wants it, New York's got it. It looks like he's going to be New York's mayor, but y'all are dumb.
Deluxe with the don't know. When was the last time that dope was with a Catholic or Christian church to gain those voter support? Two can play that game. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, he was out there. He was out there.
Jewish people who believe he is anti-Semitic. I believe not condemning the globalized Intifada, what he has said about Hamas.
I have denounced Hamas again and again, and it will never be enough for Andrew Cuomo. Because
now you know how Trump feels having to defend himself from saying, I've never said, I've always denounced the KKK.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what he is willing to say, even though not on this stage, is to call me, the first Muslim on the precipice of leading this city, a terrorist sympathizer.
Mr. Mondani, would you protect the Christopher Columbus statues that exist here in the city?
I'm telling you, my focus is on affordability. I'm not thinking about
Well, you're not answering the question.
Thank you. He
not answering the question.
gave the finger to the Columbus Day statue.
That issue's come up.
That's what we call it, disgraziado.
What's your go-to
Dude, he
breakfast
is
order at the
looking.
bodega?
No. Zoran is looking a little fucking weak on his stage, though, is he not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
he
just standing straight up. He's doing that April whatever burger dude with that woman. In that other race with Winston Earl Sears.
Oh, Abigail Spanberger.
Abigail, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Abigail Spanberger. He's pulling that move.
So they asked him the most important question. What is your go-to breakfast order at a bodega? I don't mind it.
What's your go-to breakfast order at the bodega, Mr. Sliwa?
Oh, eggs and cheese on a roll. No salt, please.
Mr. Cuomo?
Same thing, no salt also.
Mr. Mamdani?
egg and cheese on a roll with jalapenos.
He wants to be New Yorker. By the way, his family's from Uganda, and yeah, he's a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Just I find the other clip that I wanted to play. We'll play it on the other side. But it's that time, folks.
We gotta get it. All right. You got the link in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time. We went a little bit over, but it is what it is. Now, you have 3 minutes. We'll see you then.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that?
Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. Yeah. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never